Well, hello there, and welcome to the war room of the mothership. As promised, we will do a knife review. Shout out to Ed at Rebels, Reptiles, and Games. Sorry I missed Sword Sunday, brother. You never know what you have time for when the Cubs are here, you know what I mean? We woke up literally 1 minute before you went live, and I was able to get them their cups of water and be able to hop on for a minute, just long enough to be able to say, hey, I'm not going to be able to make it, but we will definitely plan something. But in commemoration of Sword Sunday, I have a knife review for you guys. So this is the box that comes in. Daniel Boone IV, World War II combat knife, as you can see. Modeled after the original Bowie, crafted by the Boone family and carried by Daniel Boone. Not the Daniel Boone, but a Daniel Boone. Comes in a nice box. Got this for about 20 bucks less than I can find it for anywhere online. When I was visiting my folks, we went to a little Shahomish reservation trinket store, and I found this. A little bit of words on the side there. Some family photos. But yeah, let's get, y'all have seen this a couple times, but not in great detail. Once you open the box, you do get this certificate of authenticity. Lifetime guarantee, it says right there. And with great precision, the Boone Knife Company is proud to offer you an exact, authentic replica of the original knife created by the late Daniel Boone. Oh, that's the 6th. I was looking at it in the mirror. Daniel Boone the 6th. And here's a picture of Sir Daniel Boone, 1902 to 1970. Like his fathers before him, Daniel VI was a blacksmith. He created the World War II combat knife and produced 1,100, which were carried by World War II soldiers. Boone Knife Company is owned and operated by the 8th generation of the Daniel Boone family, Wade Boone Tao. So that's pretty cool. www.booneknife.com. This is stainless steel, which is, I generally don't go for stainless steel knives, and certainly not stainless steel swords, but it's all right. My only complaint, much like any knives today, they have a fairly lacking sheath. And so if we can find a decent leather maker around, we will get a better sheath made for this. But let's get right into it. So this is a perch-bellied. It does not have a false edge, which I think it's, I don't know if the original didn't have a false edge. It says exact replica, but I think he missed a hitch on that. It does have a cross guard, balloon-style palm-swelled handle, and it has a very mean tail end. Now, if you're a studier of World War II, you know that's called a skull crusher, and that can be used. This can be used in a hammer fist or in the handshake grip. And the the handle and the cross guard are very much, I would say, with the cross guard, it's very much designed for this handshake grip. And if anybody studies real knife fighting, and I mean real knife fighting from the World War I and World War II days when people actually fought with a knife, that was the trained and appropriate grip right there. But this blade, it's got it all going on. The feel is quite amazing. It locks in very nice. You can switch to the hammer grip for a downward strike fairly easy. The perch belly blade, of course, is good for quick cuts. The clip point very well for a thrust. Anyway, I highly recommend, if y'all can find this anywhere, definitely. And it's got, I've been using it to open a couple boxes, so it's got a little smudge on it. But it does say World War II combat knife, Daniel Boone VI, 1902 to 1970. It's very well put together. You can see it has a full tang. Looks like these are, I can see that there's glue here, but I imagine that they're probably threaded. They may not be, but you're not going to be deflecting very much. Not like you're going to be taking a sword hit from them. But man, I highly recommend this knife. It's got enough heft to it where it would strike well, and it has a lot of heft in the hilt as compared to the blade, so it's very lively, very lively. This is an excellent knife, you guys, and it reminds me of this knife, which is also, now this is an original World War II Fairburn Sykes commando dagger. It's very much made in the same style, has a different idea of fitting the hand with its grip, but it is very lively, heavy on the tail end, and just an all-around business, a business combat knife for sure. This one is not something you'd want to open your C-Rat can with or anything like that. But this Daniel Boone is very much, I'm not going to say physically modeled after it, as it looks different, but the way that you use it and the way that it feels and the way that it would handle is very much the same. This one has a little bit more of a utilitarian idea behind it. It does have a very thick tip and a very thick spine right there. But yeah, man, I think this is an amazing knife. It's an amazing knife. It feels very good. You could defend yourself very easily with this, if you know how to use it. I spent a lot of years training, and both my grandfathers, who were World War II veterans, both taught me quite a bit about handling combat knives. This one was my one grandfather's knife, and this was used on the enemy in quite a few different occasions. And this right here could definitely have taken its place at any time, I'm sure. I think my grandfathers would both be proud of this, at least in a combat situation. But yeah, Ed, I wanted to, I know I missed Sword Sunday, and this is technically not a sword, but a knife like this is definitely for combat use. And I love this thing, you guys. This is the feel and the quality in which it is produced with the full tang and everything. It's just, this is a winner. This is an absolute winner, ladies and gentlemen. And I highly recommend it. I haven't seen very many on the internet, because once I purchased this, I was just curious, you know, as if I could find any more. And now I have not gone to the BooneKnife.com. I need to check that out. I will tag them or whatever, you know, because I definitely want that company to know that this is awesome. And my friend Michael Rizzo, I'm going to tag you in this video. If you can find one of these, pick it up. I think you'll like it. It's a quick, fast knife like that FS dagger, you know. You're not going to be batoning wood or anything with it, but this is definitely something to carry on a Saturday night when you go downtown. And it's just, this thing is awesome. it's hard to say much more about it. It came razor sharp. I've been using it, so the razor edge is not quite what it was, and I have not resharpened it though. But it does have quite a see here. See, it's wanting to. I do a lot of my cutting down here, utilitarian wise. But it is I'll do a Michael Rizzo cut. This is pretty awesome. My only complaint, and it's really not a complaint as much as it is maybe a what do you call that? Constructive criticism. The edge, I believe the bevel is too sharp. You know? This was probably machined. It wasn't forged. And they ground. If they'd have continued this type of taper all the way to the blade, which I imagine the original was. Because if a guy designed this for himself to carry in combat, that's what you're doing. But you can see it has two angles. See that? And it really should go the entire way. That's what makes katanas so easy to sharpen and easy to cut through things, is they have a continuous angle from the spine all the way to the edge. And that's what this one needs, but it's not something that I'll probably do to this knife. I do a lot of projects on knives, and then they get, they get lost in not lost in translation, but they just become work instead of something to carry. So this one, I've hit it on the white stone just a couple times. With that extreme angle, it does tend to roll over pretty quick, but I shouldn't be opening boxes and stuff with it anyway. It needs to be sharp, ready to go, and be able to be deployed when necessary. Now, this knife is certainly sharp enough to defend yourself right now, but it could be sharper. But it has a nice, you can see this nice radius that they put in here, very clean on both sides there. Just a little lightning cut. Anyway, so I just thought I would show you guys this. Ed, Michael Rizzo, all my friends out there, Dylan, this is a winner, you guys. This is a winner. This is a winner, I gotta tell you. And I enjoy it quite a bit. I love this thing. So if y'all get a chance, check this out. If you're looking for a nice, easy knife to carry, I recommend that you make your own, or I've made sheaths in the past. This one, I would like to get a clip on the back. I envision a knife with no... I've gotten to where I don't like belt loops like this on my knife, okay? I think much like a gun holster, the loop needs to be down here, below the... Right? Because you don't need anything in your way to... when you're pulling it out. So if you're making your own knife sheath, I recommend putting your loop for your belt down here. This is never cool. And then if you have a knife that has a heavy grip, much like this one suffers from the same problem. See, it'll hang like this. Now this one, they used a separate piece to usually tie it down because it had that problem. But if any of these knives had a belt loop here, it would hang like that, So that's the only thing. This definitely needs a new sheath. I'm always disappointed when somebody takes the time to make a good knife and then it comes with this sheath. You can see some of the dye has already started to come off of this thing, which is fine. We'll find a leather guy somewhere in the area to build what I want. But excellent knife. Excellent knife. I highly recommend it. Daniel Boone VI World War II combat knife. And it's pretty stylish too, by the way. You know, it's got the elegant lines. And a nice steel cap on the end here. Double rivet construction. Some machine marks left in this. They could have done better. There's some chatter. It's called chatter if you're a machinist, which I am. But anyway, so yeah, I just thought I would do a cool, calm, and collected little video for you guys on the Daniel Boone World War II combat knife. Go visit. I haven't visited the website yet, but go check it out if it's hopefully still a company, you know. I can't find a year or anything on this as far as the box or copyright or anything like that, so yep, 440 stainless blade, walnut wood handle, leather sheath. It says 5-star rating. The knife, I would give the knife fucking 12 out of 10. The sheath, I wouldn't even rate. It's a real bummer. But that is the issue with most modern knives, and even a lot of custom makers. You know, they spend a lot of lovely time making a good knife, and then they just throw it in some leather sheath that's makes the knife almost unusable, you know. But so yeah, it's a great knife, you guys. I highly recommend, if you find one, pick it up, check it out. If it fits your hand and if it feels anywhere as good as that one feels in mine, pick it up. Especially if you can get it between 40 and 60 bucks. The value is definitely there. So thank you for joining me. It's been a real treat, and we'll do some more reviews on whatever, action figures, knives, guns. I do some guns on my channel, obviously, too, which I haven't in a while. We'll do some historical things. I'll do a couple story times here before long, and it'll be fun. Okay, I really appreciate everybody out there. Have a lovely Sunday. I hope everybody's doing well. I know that there'll be some lives later, and I'll try to get to them. I got the cubs. They're in there with Mrs. Fairbanks right now. They're taking a nap. We went to the playground in Alabama. It's only about a 40-minute drive, but it's a perfect thing because they get excited on the drive out there, and then they play like a hell. There's always kids there. The kids' parents they're all country people, so it's really relaxed, and you never have any problems out there. And then on the 40-minute drive back, they're out. So it's easy to bring them inside, put them down for their little nap, and then when they get up, we'll go like a hell again. You know what I mean? So anyway, I appreciate everybody. If you need anything, let me know. I'm on Instagram. Email me, waxivrak99@gmail.com or hardtimesnco@gmail.com. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, you guys. I hope you're enjoying it. We will be having a giveaway here. I don't know. I'm not going to put a timing on it because I'm still waiting to hear back from work. But every day I don't hear back from them, the more I think, I might not be going back for a while. So, but anyway, there is a video. Y'all look for it. It says, thank you for the 300 subs. Go in there, comment. The Lack Attack is back. You'll be entered to win. We'll have first, second, and third prizes. And we'll have a good time with that. All right. I appreciate everybody. Love to y'all. And I will see you on down the trail. All right.